Musician of the Year 1998.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Royal and Sun Alliance Young Jazz Musician of the Year competition. There have been over 500 entries nationwide for this competition, and tonight we're in the Yorkshire Television Area Final, where there will be 6 young musicians, accompanied by 3 slightly older musicians. Please welcome, on the piano, Mr. John Critchinson. On the bass, Mr. Dave Green. And on the drums, Mr. Bobby Worth. So they will be accompanying these fine young musicians who will be judging them. Please welcome, from the Leeds College of Music, Mr. John Brown. The chairman, the great vocalist, Marion Montgomery. And the top of the range drummer, Mr. Clark Tracy. There are a lot of very talented young musicians in this room this evening, so let's meet the first one of them. He's 23, he's from here in Leeds, he plays the tenor sax, Mr. Thomas Knockling.
With the saxophone, because I think it's very, very close to the human voice, and it really expresses what you well, it's like an extension of your voice. Like if you want to sing something, you can play it as well, and it's really one of those instruments you can do a lot more than for instance with a piano. You can do lots of overtones and different techniques. It's a very, very, very nice instrument. That's why I choose it, basically.
the fabulous Norwegian talent of Thomas Nochlin. Now, our next artist, and I think we can call him that, plays the trombone, one of my favourite instruments. In fact, my favourite trombonist is Rico Rodriguez. How will the next artist measure up? Let's find out when we meet David Williamson.
started playing the piano, and I wasn't really that interested in it. But when I was 9, a chap brought a trumpet into my junior school to show and tell, and I was utterly captivated by this trumpet, and I thought, I've got to have one of those. And the next year I got the opportunity to get an instrument, but all the trumpets had gone, and the only thing left was a trombone, but I didn't care, I just wanted a brass instrument, and I got it. And then I had another hero who was just about to leave school, and he was a brilliant jazz musician, Nathan Bray, still my idol. And I've always wanted to play jazz ever since I've heard him. He did a concert in school in the assembly, and I thought, wow, that's what I want to do. And so it wasn't really a conscious decision to just do jazz. It's just one of those things that I've loved ever since I've heard it.
The next competitor is 21. He's also from Leeds, studying music. Plays the alto sax. Please welcome Andy Mears.
I started playing when I was about 10. My granddad, he's a musician, plays trumpet, and I used to go to big band rehearsals with him for as long as I can remember, from the age of 4 or 5. Really loved the music, and when I got to school at 10 or 11, I got the opportunity to play clarinet. So I did that and really enjoyed it. Kept going to my grandfather's rehearsals, played with him a couple of times on clarinet, and realised that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, really. And in order to carry on with the jazz, I needed to play saxophone, you know, to play in big bands all the time. So I did that, and with the saxophone I discovered Charlie Parker. I think was my first saxophonist I discovered. Fantastic, and still one of my great loves today, along with Art Pepper, Cannonball Adderley, and British saxophonist Pete King, another one of my favourites. I suppose for playing jazz for me, it just feels natural. It makes me buzz. There's nothing I want to do other than play jazz and listen to it. It just feels right, feels good.
Just what your TV's been crying out for. Man's World. We've got soaps. Top stories in sport. Good evening. Goal celebrations. Have they gone too far? We go in the garden. Essential weather information.
So watch out for boob tubes in the north and the possibility of hot pants in the south.
Who can resist topless darts? And home shopping with toys for real boys.
You'll love this pulsating power drill.
For all this and more, stay tuned to Man's World.
Why are some gardens particularly beautiful? Let me tell you what I think. I think it's down to this: Miracle Grow plant food. The results are incredible, but the process is really pure science. Take a look at this. The essential nutrients and trace elements in Miracle Grow move through the plant's vascular system within minutes. So you get marvelous results fast. It's not what you know, it's you know what. Miracle Grow. The name says it all.
G'day, Mulvey. Your girls tell us you're the sweatiest man in Pauline's. Say hello to Nicky with a ticky.
To challenge Shaw for Men, we are Sweaty Old Peter to drive across Peru in a PVC suit.
Feeling confident? Then show us your tick.
Oh, Peter, you didn't outsweat Shaw for Men.
Nicky with a ticky. Take him away and
Tick him off.
I've been breeding pointers a long time. When it comes to feeding, it's not just that it's packed with nutrition, it's what it does that's important. It builds an inner strength. There's only one pedigree chum.
Top breeder Mark Welsh and the squad recommend it.
The sale is on and there's hundreds of fabulous offers. Olympus two-piece cotton batten sets are an amazing $9.99, only at the Textile World Summer Sale.
Jonathan?
Caprice.
You can't pronounce your R's. I love a man who can't pronounce his R's.
Really? Great. I already ordered one of those garlic and herb stuffed kvass. There's a delicious wing of soft cheese in the whim, along with the garlic and the herbs. Caprice. Waitress, is it too late to get these to go? Crazy.
Welcome back to the Young Jazz Musician of the Year competition. What are they competing for? Well, a place in our final in London quite soon, and large cash prizes, plus a residency in Ronnie Scott's club and a residency in the Blue Note Club in New York City. So who is our next competitor? Well, when she was only 16, she won first place in the Daily Telegraph's Young Jazz Musician of the Year competition. She's now only 19, so please welcome Asha Brewer.
started music when I was about 6 years old, but that was sort of mainly classical. Then I was able to choose an instrument when I was 12 years old, and I chose the tenor saxophone because I've been brought up in a jazz environment. My dad's always been a big listener of jazz, and I like the music. I like the fact that you're free with it, and I like the feel. I like to be able to swing, and you know, I just think it was a great era of music, and you know, I'm sort of pleased that I chose that music.